Welcome to Kozakov Odyssey. First, before we get started, I hope you do consider subscribing. I know it's early to ask, but look at this cute puppy that I have. She needs treats. She needs vet bills. She needs hugs and kisses. She needs all of that. And most importantly, she needs you guys to subscribe and drop a like down below. The game I'd like to talk about today is Hytale. Hytale released on January 2026. Now, personally, I had been waiting for Hytale to be released for a ridiculous amount of time. I was there when Hypixel first announced that they were making their own standalone game, a game to compete with Minecraft, and not only to compete with Minecraft, to succeed Minecraft. Now, at first, I wasn't really into the aesthetic. I didn't really like the way that these characters looked. The character models for me, they looked kind of clanky. They looked a little bit too, like, they didn't fill the space like the blocks did, right? The blocks have a certain height. The characters feel like they just don't match. And I was just, at first I was like, it doesn't look too good. And then the more blog posts that came out about it, the more interested, the more excited I got, the more I started to get hyped for the game. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a chance because I've been playing Minecraft for so long. Minecraft hasn't really changed. They haven't really added that RPG factor to it. And it just Minecraft kind of started to feel the same. They didn't make anything crazy. Caves and Cliffs was honestly the last update that I really played a lot. I played a lot of hardcore. But I just kind of fell off, and I wanted Hypixel to create Hytale, kind of take over the space, and kind of become the next Minecraft, because it's time that Minecraft is dethroned, or Minecraft has competition, and Minecraft becomes even better, right? So is Hytale worth it, and is Hytale going to be able to compete with Minecraft, and is it destined for greatness? So I watched GamerX's video, before you buy, because I wanted to see, is it worth it for me? Should I spend my hard-earned money on it versus the different versions of the game? And they do have several versions. They have the standard at $20, the supporter at $35, and the curse breaker at $70. Now, personally, I think the $20 version is the one I'm going to buy, since if you click into them, they just skins. It's cosmetic, which I think is how it should be. It should be cosmetic. It shouldn't be any player advantage, any item advantage, or anything like that. But you do get. But let me know in the comments down below if you guys have bought the game, what edition you guys bought, and what you guys think about it if you've played it. With GamerX, I watched his entire video, and basically this clip that I'm going to show you kind of sums up what he thinks about it, and I think it's a good compilation of what his thoughts are, and it kind of made me think maybe it is worth buying. It's just the game's lacking a little bit of content.
Again, very unfinished in terms of content. What is there is really well done. Again, smooth animations, really, really good visuals. Just kind of smooth as butter movement. Your character runs, jumps, sprints, hops easily, actually mantles over one-level blocks, can climb up little ledges. It's pretty cool to be this fluid in a Minecraft-style game, and it makes me excited for the future. All that is a roundabout way of saying, like, the game, the bones are really good. It just needs more in the combat and essentially more to do. But in terms of the world construction, the biomes, the tiers, and the depth to crafting and building, all that stuff is there, and it's great.
With that being said, Hytale just released an update today, actually. And on the 17th, they said, welcome to our first Hytale update. Today we are releasing new content alongside a range of fixes and quality of life improvements. We are committed to maintaining a rapid patching cadence to address the issues and improve the game as quickly as possible. I think that's great. And they also added dinosaurs and other NPCs to populate the underground jungles that currently use placeholder behaviors and are work in progress, which I think is interesting. So there are dinosaurs, which are awesome. You gotta love dinosaurs. They added other NPCs and creatures. They added some behavioral changes, added crafting, items and farming, upgrades to all of that, audio and visual effects, new hit, sound for stone, and things like that. UI changes, and all of these changes are making me wonder, is it worth going into the game now or waiting for 6 months of development for when it's kind of finalized, kind of patched around? You know, do I commit? Do you guys want me to do a review on the game? How would you guys want this to go about? Because this is my Odyssey, and I would like you guys to join in that journey together through the various games that we'll be playing in the future. And is this one that we want to jump on now? If it's going to be the true Minecraft killer, you know, I feel like I would be greatly saddened to know that this game turns out to be amazing, and I was too hesitant to play, you know, and all of that. So one of my main concerns was, are they going to be able to fund the game for a long period of time? With it being early access, were they going to have the funds, the time, and the team able to dedicate themselves towards it? Well, in a post by Simon on X, he said, and Simon is the CEO of Hypixel and the owner of Hytale. He said, we are pleased to announce that we are officially secure the next 2 years of development costs through pre-purchases. Combined with our personal commitment of 10 years, we are looking for very strong for the future. Thank you all for the support. Hytale is saved. We are almost home. I think that is honestly mind-boggling that they were able to get enough money off of pre-purchases, right? No real gameplay had been released, but nobody had really been playing the game that wasn't a developer, that hadn't been, you know, kind of showing the good parts, not showing the bugs, not showing, you know, kind of the lack of content in certain areas that are kind of empty and missing. But goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. And he's committed for 10 years, which I think is incredible. So they already have, you know, Dinosaurs. Like they said, they already have mod capability. They already have the funding for the next 2 years. So is there really anything stopping them from, you know, being worthy of a game that's going to last 5 years, 7 years, 8 years? And I think the only thing that is going to potentially stop them and prevent them from doing that is not consistent updates. If they keep this updates every couple weeks, every couple months, and they keep constantly adding and improving the game and just making it better and better, I think they're going to be in a great place. But if they slow down those updates and they slow down that content, players will slowly drop off. And a lot of players will always go back to Minecraft. They'll always go back to the simple. They'll always go to where they feel is, you know, their home, their game, and they'll try it out, but maybe they won't like it. But if they keep that content flowing faster and more efficient than Minecraft is, I think it will be a great game. Well, you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the game, what you guys think of my video, any constructive criticism. Wow! Any constructive criticism is greatly appreciated since I'm starting out on this journey. Thank you very much. Hope you have a blessed day.